shall we serve today? Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead us, we will follow. Spirit of the living God, you're being pulled by a vision. Thank you, Ray. Being pulled by a vision, and you're taking responsibility for your own unfolding. You're looking at where you need to grow without judgment, without shame. Just, I need to grow in this area. If I grow in this area and I take the stand to walk in this direction, I will create a vibrational match for the divine energies to flow through me. I'll be able to manifest. I'll be able to demonstrate the vision for my life. And so, as we're continuing to catch the vision, as we're beginning to catch where we must grow in order to manifest the vision, there's another question that's very, very, very important. And the question is, what do I have in my house? What do I have to share, to give in support of the vision? And this is a very important question because individuals who are uninitiated into the sacred laws of the universe have a tendency to walk through the world looking at what they don't have. They have the feeling tone of what they don't have, the emotional tone of what they don't have. And that's how they look at life. I lack this, I don't have this, I don't have enough of this. And all along, they're not celebrating what they do have. There's a law, and it's not a personal law. So don't take this personally. But there's a law in the Holy Writ, in the Bible, that says to he or she who has, more shall be given. And to he or she who has not, that which they have shall be taken away. Now don't take it personally. It's a vibrational law. If you walk around feeling that you have, then the law matches that, and you discover you keep having more and more, essentially what you need, your legitimate needs are met. If you walk around down in the mouth all the time, bemoaning your fate about what you don't have, then that which you do have will be taken away, because vibrationally, there's no match to abundance. There's no match to prosperity. There's no match to real happiness, real joy, real love. And so we're here to create within ourselves a vibrational match. What do I have that can be in service to the vision? Doesn't even have to be tangible. What do I have? What gifts and talents are within me that maybe need to be a little bit more cultivated or shared or given? What do I have? This was the mystical story of the widow that goes to the great prophet, bemoaning her fate about her husband dying, who was a great mucky-muck in the kingdom, and her kids were going to be put into slavery in order to pay off the debt. And she asked the prophet for help, and he says, "What do you want me to do for you, woman?" Eventually he says, "What do you have in your house?" And she speaks of the oil and the cruse of oil, and he teaches her how to circulate the oil and share the oil, and her and her family create a cottage business around this oil that never runs out, because mystically, when you circulate and give, the Spirit keeps giving you more to give. The prophet asked her, "What do you have in your house?" So we're asking ourselves, what do we have? And we let our mind just scan our inner terrain of consciousness. What do we have? So that we walk in the world with a being and having consciousness. So that that which needs to demonstrate our legitimate needs can show up, because there's a vibrational match to being and having, rather than lack and getting. Lack, selfishness, getting, acquisitive nature. We see that part of the ego has run the show in the Western world of the planet for many years. And what has it gotten us? Ice caps melting, rainforests shrinking, strip mining, pollution, hate, war, greed. And so we want to begin to operate from being and having, so that selflessness and sharing and our giftedness begins to be activated, so that we get to bring heaven to earth. So I'm inviting you in this moment of contemplation to turn within again. You'll hear some soft sounds by Brother Ray to help you. We're still open and receptive to our vision. It's still speaking. We're still open and receptive to our becoming, where our growing edge, what we must become. But now we're inviting another question. What do we have to give that can be in service to the vision? Perhaps there's a gift that you have that is underutilized, or you haven't been willing to share it, or perhaps there's some parts of you that are latent, but it's now ready to be activated to share for your vision. Perhaps it's something, people, resources, things that you just take for granted. You don't even give thanks for them because they're so present, they're always around, and then there might be a sudden loss or unavailability, and then you become very conscious about how important that gift is, that person is, that circumstance is, that situation is. So what do you have in your consciousness? What do you have in your house? Your house is your consciousness. What do you have in your consciousness that you may have not been grateful for, you may have taken for granted, or needs to be activated, that can be in service to the vision? Now, I'm not going to plant anything in your mind. I just want it to bubble up because you asked the question, what do I have? What do I have in my house? As the prophet asked the widow, what do you have in your house? We ask ourselves, what do I have in my house? In my consciousness that can be of great service to the vision. And we listen again. We listen with our whole heart and soul, our entire being. We listen. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Listen. Listen. We're listening with our entire being. Reverential alertness, availability. What do I have? What is that's within me that's greater than anything in the world that I have to share? For the gospel, according to Thomas, tells us, the Apocrypha, that about our gifts. If we share them, they'll make a way for us. If we don't share us, they'll turn against us. I'm paraphrasing. What do you have to share, to give, to shine, to radiate, that will make a vibrational way for you where there appears to be no way? continue to listen, you're capturing and being captured by and pulled by a vision for your life. So every intention and every goal will be worthy of your soul because it will be in alignment with your vision, not the world's fantasy about you, but your soul's call. Your becoming is your growing edge. And we're now acknowledging that we have something in our house. We have gifts, we have talents, we have capacities, we have powers, we have resources. What are they? They can be in service to the vision. For all of you who are streaming around the world, feel into the quietude of this and participate in this fully. What do you have in your house? Feel into it. All three questions are active. You're receptive. You are available. You ask a question, and the universe answers. What do you have? You're not willing to take it for granted anymore.